Hi everybody, this is Sage Lewis from Web Marketing Watch. So I thought I would just keep the political train rolling. Over here at Wikipedia is the list of official candidates with national campaigns, and this is the Republican section of that. And boy, are there a lot of people in the running. Those people right there were just the official people. These are people with exploratory committees, and these are really the big guns that we're waiting to see. Rudy Giuliani and John McCain and that type of thing. But I've been looking at Democratic potential candidates, and I thought it might be interesting to start looking at some of the Republican potential candidates. And so I thought I'd start at the top of the list here with Senator Sam Brownback, and because he's an official candidate and officially he's in the running. So first of all, here we're going to start over at Google, and we're going to look to see how he's doing. When you type in Sam Brownback, the number one listing is his Senate site, and the number two listing is his Brownback for President site. So that's really good. Followed number 3 with the Wikipedia. Now, interesting. Here, Rolling Stone has the 4th listing. Sitting in the darkness of the front row is Sam Brownback. An anti-Sam Brownback blog. This is a little unusual from people that I've seen in the past. That is fair game in the search engine world, but if I were Senator Brownback, I would be considering a strategy to try and push those down further and further. Certainly, there are many Sam Brownback people that would like to support him and probably could take over some of those negative positions. However, I will say Google tends to like the contradictory listing, and those might be hard to push down, but it's something to consider. So if you go to sambrownback.com, here it is, Brownback for President, and this is his website. But I want to show you something. If you go to this, if you look at the address bar, it's not sambrownback.com like it says here in Google. See, brownback.com it does a redirect to TWorks. Okay? And TWorks is a design company, professional design, premier professional DNN design source. So they design, but for some reason they are doing a redirect here, and it's not a sophisticated redirect at all. It is actually a very simple redirect that is showing it's just a meta refresh. And if I can show you what the HTML of that looks like, if down here, so brownback.com, all the search engine sees is this. It's a meta refresh instantly to the tworks.com website. And this has a host of problems. It's going to be very difficult for him to build link popularity, to get indexed by the search engines, because all the value is being redirected over to tworks.com. I hope this is a temporary situation for Senator Brownback, but if it's not, I can't stress enough to get this content back on your website as soon as possible. You're confusing the search engines. It's just all around a rough situation. So, at any rate, again, here's the TWorks, and then here are the pages that Google has indexed for brownback.com, and as you can see, there's 99 pages. All of the other people that we've looked at so far have thousands and thousands of pages indexed, and Brownback's got 99. So I don't know how long this redirect has been going on over to TWorks. But if it's been going on a long time, that can cause a lot of problems. So, I would try to get your content back on your website as soon as possible. A lot of these pages don't exist anymore, and the titles are bad. It looks here, Sam Brownback for President feedback. It looks like he had something going on, but whenever you click on one of these listings here, the page cannot be found. So for some reason, they've taken it down. So that is a huge issue. Now over here, if we look at Yahoo Site Explorer, we can see that there are about 12,000 inbound links to brownback.com, which is good. And New Hampshire primary, and a lot of different good websites here that are linking back to brownback.com. But by and large, this is not a significant help because there's no content on brownback.com. It's all over at TWorks, and that it's just not good. But here, now we can go into the who is information of the website and see a little bit of history on it. We can see that he has a DMOZ listing here, Brownback for President, in the Open Directory listing. That's great. He has had this site since 1998, brownback.com, and he's got it registered for 2015. That's excellent. It's an old domain, which really helps, and he's got it registered for forever, which is perfect. So that's really good. If you go down here, we can see that the administrative contact is Adam Nordstrom, and Adam is a part of Chambers, Conlon, and Hartwell LLC, founded in 1982. They provide comprehensive government affairs strategies that focus on results. And here, if you go back, we can read a little bit about Sam Nordstrom. Here he is. He's a senior associate here at the firm. And right here you can see that down here he has also worked with the House and Senate as an aide to Senator Brownback. So this is highly likely the Adam Nordstrom that has been registered on Whois. But if you go back and look, this was back, and it says registrant Brownback for Senate. So obviously this was registered potentially back in 1998 and hasn't been updated since. It's not a big deal, but Adam probably did that way back when. And so that I thought was kind of interesting. But if we go back to Senator Brownback's website, there is a lot of good information here about him, issues, coalitions, newsroom, media, support Brownback, contact. But by and large, a real two-dimensional site. This is not what this kind of website is not going to spur a grassroots effort, in my opinion, because he's not asking for input from his supporters, and it's risky to have people commenting on your website and that type of thing, but I think that it really pays off in the end. And so I would highly recommend that he do that. He does have Join Team Brownback, which is a simple form here that you can just fill out, and it tells you can select the coalitions that you're interested in, and I imagine this is just going to get you on the mailing list, but it really doesn't get you into supporting or contributing to his website. The Tell a Friend is just a simple email to link. It opens up your email client. It's not a sophisticated form or anything along that line. And then obviously we have the obligatory contribute button, which is necessary, but in my opinion, in this day and age, you have to give back to your constituents and your supporters in a much more significant way. So while I think that the Brownback website has a lot of good information, I would really like it to be more interactive and really get into this whole Web 2.0 deal where your supporters are interacting with you on your website, because we're seeing it happen, and it's gonna happen. So that's pretty much it. To sum up, there's good information, but he's got to fix this domain issue, and I really recommend that he gets some more content on that website that allows his constituents to participate. All right, so there you go, Sam Brownback. There's a lot of people in this field, so we've got a lot of people to cover over the next months, and I'm excited to see how these sites grow and how they contribute to the campaigns of these presidential candidates. All right, this is Sage Lewis from Web Marketing Watch, and happy marketing.